Hello, beautiful Libras. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for your generosity to me, and it's reciprocated right back to you. I do appreciate you all know that. Guys, it's minus 40 degrees Celsius here. I tried my vehicle, it fired up, no problem, but all my neighbors can't get theirs going, so I might have to be the rescue vehicle today. Libra, you've got really good energies, and I haven't even begun. Let's go to it. Libra energy. I really feel the strong energy. Maybe it is because of the cold weather. I don't know. What's going on, Libra? Guys, the Infinite Energy Oracle deck giveaway is coming up. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so that your name is entered to win. I don't know. Awakened in a few months. Spirit is saying this person is going to take a leap of faith toward you. They've made up their mind. They want to be with you instead of their other option. But I don't think you're going to listen to this person. Do they think they're doing you a favor by choosing you? I don't think you're going to listen to them. They attempted to explore their other options, but they have failed. Yes, this is your soulmate. But there's a new soulmate coming in. A lot of you are not going to listen to this person. This person right now is a no because they are devoid of light. They're not in a good place emotionally. They could be heartbroken or going through depression. So, heavily influenced by people around them, their opinions. That's why it was later than expected that they come back to you, because of outside influences. Fearing being vulnerable and hurt emotionally. They're confused still. So expect delays. They keep going through one delay after another after another. And I think that most of you are tired of listening to this person, that you're going to be unwilling to hear what they have to say, and you're going to say yes to a new soulmate. But they're working up the courage to express their feelings to you, saying this month. They may reach out and talk to you this month. They're working up their courage, but they're still going through issues. And there will be more delays. So, they want to be friends with you. They don't want you to give up on this connection. And if it is your soulmate, you may be better off as friends. Spirit saying that this person is not worth waiting for, because they're of two minds. They want to come ahead and then they back off. They want to come ahead and then they back off. And I don't really like their approach, even though it might be your soulmate. They're still allowing other people to influence their decisions. This person has got stuff. They thought the grass was greener, but it isn't. They tried to replace you, thinking that they could get something better than you. I don't know if many of you are open to this. It's not showing that the majority of you are open to this. Like, you might listen to them as a friend, but they want your friendship, but they want more than a friendship. But with this mentality, I don't know. Yes, it is a soulmate connection of yours. But it doesn't seem that it could be more than a friendship at this time. You're going to have a chance meeting with another soulmate. Well, they thought the grass was greener, but that's failing. Then they want to come rushing into something else, but then they're confused. And then they hear from other people, so they delay things. It's a very confused energy. They're just living in the fast lane. Likes the thrill of the chase here, guys. They didn't see your magic. You know what I mean? It's like they really are not putting in the effort that you require. Yeah. They have desires, but they got to learn to control them. Spirit's saying, So if they feel pressured by you at all, they retreat. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This person is actually crying out for attention, and they're a people pleaser. They want to look good to outside forces, outside influences. They're starved for attention, it's saying. So they do reckless things to get it, to get that attention. They like the thrill of the chase, and so they can brag to their friends, you know. No, it's too bad. And, you know, if you're working and stuff like that, it's like this person needs your undivided attention. Like, it's like this person would make you worry every time you weren't around them 24/7. Like, you'd have to worry, who are they talking to? Who are they dealing with? Like, I mean, a person's got to work. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they feel safer being friends. But their friends are the ones that keep influencing them. So they want to be friends with you, but even if you are on friendly terms with this person, are they going to drop that friendship because of other people? They're afraid of change, you know? Could be have been the right person, but at the wrong time, which is why divine timing is here. They want the upper hand. They want to be the ones who are in control. They want to be the ones who dictate how the relationship is going to go. So is that even a friend? Like, how would you even be a friend to this person if their other friends say, oh, we don't want Libra around, then they're going to jump ship? I don't know. They're unhappy. This is a person who get bored easily. So if you're not there to stroke their ego all the time, give them attention, they'll go find it somewhere else. And the person they're with has selfish intentions. You know what I mean? They could be with a narcissist, or they themselves have narcissistic behaviors. So they prefer to secretly stalk you to see what you're up to. Just failure to launch. This person fails to launch a genuine, loving, harmonious relationship. They can't get it off the ground. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like they expect you to meet all their needs. But that's impossible. That's codependency. Honestly, it is. Or that is the person that they went to. So, you'll know by the description of who I'm saying. But there is a new soulmate here for you that you're destined to have a chance meeting with. And I don't know if this person is going to ever get it off the ground. If they've never had a true love connection, how do you teach someone to love when they don't know how to love? They start off with good intentions, but they fail to launch it, to carry it to the next level. And if you pursue them, they think you're trying to control them, and they like having that. They like having the upper hand. They like to feel that they're the ones in control. Interesting energy. Libra. They're always walking a fine line. You know, you don't know. From day to day, their energy changes so fast. It's like one day they could love you to the moon and back, and the next day they're cold. They're a hot and cold energy because they like having the upper hand. They're easily influenced by appearance, surface level. If it looks good on the outside, they want it. But even though the inside is gonna tear them apart. They like spinning wool, you know. It's like you're trying to build a stable relationship and you want to feel whole and complete. And look at you. That is that beautiful, beautiful, peaceful, harmonious life that you deserve. That's the essence of a divine feminine. So if you're the masculine, it's like you go from getting like a seductress to like a real divine femme. Someone who is very peaceful, brings the energy of peace and harmony into your life. If you are the divine feminine energy, yeah, you don't want to, you want to meet your equal, you know? But outside influences keep pulling at this person. You know what I mean? They're easily influenced by outside influences. It's karma. The Magician. They're manifesting karma for themselves. I don't know if somebody is actually doing like magic to entice you, or someone is using magic to entice them, but they're easily led. Failure to launch. You know what I mean? It's like seductress energy. It is like easily led and easily led by fake people, and they're actually not being real with themselves. It's failure to launch. It starts, it's passionate, it's magical, but then it falls. It's a pattern this person has. They like risky behavior. They might, you know, be easily led. I'm just saying, they're gambling, playing Russian roulette. They like a dangerous lifestyle. Highs and lows. Like when they're on a roll, but then they drop down. They're always observing you. They're always watching you But it's like you need someone on your level. Someone who's on the same page as you are. Oh, Jesus. Come on now. Someone thinks they're smarter than you. You know, there's such a thing as book smarts, and there's such a thing as street smarts or spiritual smarts. It's education. Maybe they never got a proper education. You know what I mean? They always want to have the upper hand. And maybe they learn things out of a book, but I don't know. You want peace and harmony in your life. You don't want this roller coaster of up and down. They're seductive. But they like having the upper hand. They use their sexuality to control. I mean, this is... This is someone who feels like they gotta prove themselves sexually to get attention. It's like they've learned to possess that seductress energy, whether that's the karmic or your person was the karmic or whoever they're with. Or I'm talking about your person. They use their sexuality to feel beautiful, to feel sexy, to feel wanted, needed. But it's not satisfying them. They never are content. They're never satisfied unless all eyes are on them. You gotta tell them how sexy they are, how beautiful they are, and it gets a little tiresome. Yeah, they're a temptress. You know what I mean? They use their sexuality to tempt, and they could have a sexual addiction. And it could have been that they've learned from a young age that sex can be used as a weapon. You know what I mean? I don't know. They gotta free themselves. And don't think for a minute that this person does not think of the last words you spoke to them, the final farewell that it keeps replaying over and over and over in their mind. But it's a balancing act. It's like you may have told this person, it's like I'm not going to be in your circus anymore. I'm not walking the tightrope with you. You know, that's the wheel. We can turn it in our favor, or it creates us bad karma, and that's what they've created. This is the soul plan. I don't think that this person realizes, you know, maybe they felt they were never worthy or never good enough, but they were. They always were. They just don't realize it. Yeah, just what I thought. They've learned from childhood, a young age, that it is sex and seductive behaviors that get them what they want. It is. That is, you know, they use their sexuality, they're a temptress, just quite honestly. And they don't realize they could be the tree of life. It's like that's what they were designed for. That is what they were destined for. But this person has used their sexuality to attract people into their life to build with. But then they easily get bored of it. This is a person that likes to keep you waiting. They're going to call, they're going to call, they're going to call. This is a person who likes to be on the phone a lot. They like to have people around them all the time. They gotta be messaging, getting phone calls and messages from people. This is someone who if they don't have this steady stream of communication with people, they don't feel complete. They don't feel whole. They do not know how to be independent and alone. It's true. They don't see their own beauty. They don't see their own authenticity. And they're always looking for the next opportunity. They're in denial. And you want to feel whole and complete. You are complete all on your own. You do not have to use your sexuality. You go and get your own opportunities and build your own life. You don't have to be false of who you are. They do. It's like they always got this monkey on their back. It's like always looking they want like other people to carry them. You know what I mean? Timing. You're moving in the right direction. See, you're truly authentic. And this is just like, you know, puppet master energy playing, dangling you along. I don't like it. It leaves you feel strung along. They're really not trying to do that. They're honestly not trying to be that way. That's the only way they know. It's a personal journey. They have to transform themselves. They're the ones that have to make the adaptations. It's like they're always waiting for you to adapt to them instead of them adapting. You know, they just adapt to whoever tells them how to be, how to act, how to be in a relationship. They're a lost compass. You know what I mean? Somewhere along the line, they lost their way. And they don't know how to be themselves. That's why there's been this deep quiet. But they can't handle quiet. They can't. It's got to be busy, busy, busy all the time. Phones ringing, messenger going, phone calls coming in, because they really don't know how to be still. They don't know how to be quiet. They're just looking for the next adventure. You know what I mean? They're going through a spiritual narcolepsy. This is the fallen angel syndrome. You know what I mean? They're a drifter. Just taking life as it comes. Like, just allowing whoever comes along to guide them. Oh, you should do this. Okay, I'll go do that. Yeah, they gotta have their friends and groups to tell them how to be, to give them guidance. If they were going to do anything, they could do themselves a favor and actually get some counseling or some mentoring. But they're afraid to turn the wheel, to be any other way. What will my friends think? What will people around me think of me if I... Whatever. They do an awful lot of thinking and planning. But this is surface level. They never go inside. They never listen to their own intuition. They listen to what other people think they should do, where they should invest their money, what makes them look good. I don't know. They listen to their friends. Their friends tell them to jump. They say, oh yeah, I gotta look good to my friends. My friends told me this. My friends told me that. It's just, they get easily bored. They don't know what to do on their own, so they go to their friends. What should I do? Sex is their slave, really. Sex is what has kept them in this chaos. it's brought upon their own karma. They're bringing on their own karma by being like this, and they don't realize it. It's like they want people competing for their sexuality, and they like being popular, and they like people fighting over them and putting people in competitions for them. They like thinking they have the upper hand, and they're bringing on their own trauma. They're forming relationships. This is anxiety. They're up late at night. They're stressed out all the time. They might suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome. I don't know. They might just be someone who can't be still. They can't sleep. They're always up. They're always on the phone, talking to people, looking on Messenger, looking here, looking there. It's just, they're never at peace. They need counseling. If they ever want to achieve balance in their life, they need professional counseling. That's the truth. Because, like I'm saying, it's like they may have emotional trauma that is beyond your pay scale. They should not be getting professional advice from friends who don't know anything about it. If they were going to get any advice at all, they should get professional counseling. Because it's just like if you pressure them to talk to them, pressure them to communicate, pressure them to do anything, they fail to launch. They're just like stubborn. You know what I mean? That's why they keep breaking promises. They keep delaying their own ascension. They keep stalling and putting things off. I don't think this person knows how to be in a harmonious, stable relationship. I really don't. Yeah. It's like they're always searching for something better or someone better, or searching for something that's going to fill them up emotionally, and they don't realize they're never going to be filled up until they do the work. This person does not know how to be alone. They're always searching. They do not, that's their problem. They don't know how to be quiet. They don't know how to be still. It drives them crazy. They're always searching for something more. And they're bringing on their own karma by doing it. They're meeting all the wrong people. They're putting themselves, they can't be alone. This is a person who does not know how to be alone. They don't know how to be quiet and still. They can't. They're antsy. They're nervous. It makes them uncomfortable. So they could be someone who always is pacing and moving around. They could be ADHD or ADD. I don't know. Maybe they had a problem learning. Maybe they had a problem with education. Jeez. Maybe they were a karmic child. Or maybe they have several karmic children. I don't know. They gotta heal. They may have a karmic child that needs healing. Maybe they were a product. Maybe they were a karmic child, born as a karmic child, which has a lot of issues, guys. They're hard to look after kids. They are difficult children. They could be fetal alcohol. They could be this could be someone who was born from they could have been born as a karmic child, or they've had a karmic child that needs healing. But is worried what other people think? Yeah. This could have been somebody, like I said, who was born as a karmic child, which karmic children have a lot of issues, okay? They're hard to look after children. They really are. This could be born addicted to alcohol, born addicted to drugs, born out of a karmic situation. Yeah. They could have a lot of night terrors. They could be seeing ghosts and demons and scared of the dark and stuff like that. They could have had a lot of fear as a child. Like this could be a child who is afraid of the dark. As a child, they could have been afraid of the dark. They could have seen ghosts and demons and stuff like that. It's like karmic children are really hard to handle, and either your person was the byproduct of being born as a karmic child, or they have gone and had a karmic child with someone. They could be having flashbacks of traumatic events. There is one specific traumatic event that I'm getting right now. They're having a trouble with dealing with. Something happened to this person as a child that keeps haunting them. They're actually being haunted. These are flashbacks, having nightmares, memories of a very scary event. Then they're afraid to be alone. They need constant attention. They need constant care. They're terrified to be alone. And I see why. They're stuck. This child or your person is stuck in a never-ending nightmare, a trauma. And they may not even know they have one. And they're listening to all their friends because maybe they had difficulty in school as a child, learning disabilities and stuff like that. And they felt stupid, so they would just ask a friend, what did that say? What's the answer? They got learning disabilities and they have a lot of trauma that they're recalling and getting nightmares and night terrors about. It's like this person reached a certain level and could go no further. They've learned to hate. They've learned to hate praying. They've learned to hate. It's like they're taking their frustration out on God for what happened to them. How could, if God is real, if angels are real, how could an angel let this happen to me? And they've learned to be cold and close off their emotions and their feelings. They hate the angels. If angels are real, why was I so wounded? They feel deceived and cheated by the angels. They think the angels have deceived them. Which makes them, they may have acted like a predator, but they're actually the prey. They truly are, because even though they are not open or vulnerable, they've been vulnerable to thieves and liars. They learned to lie about their circumstances. They've learned to lie about who they are, their real selves. They've learned to lie about the tragedies that have been in their life because they don't want other people to know what happened to them. They've learned to be a liar. They got some hatred toward the angels for it. They grew up this way. This person we're talking about, they feel betrayed and lied to by the angels. Maybe as a child, they learned to pray, God help me in my situation, and they felt that God didn't hear them, didn't answer them. Always seeking adventure. You know, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. It's like their pants are burning up on fire. I gotta go to the next adventure. They're always on the move. They can't sit still. They can't sit. They could never do what I'm doing right now. They're antsy. They always gotta be on the move. Seeking adventure, seeking this, seeking that. This person has a lot of stuff that they don't realize. A lot of this stuff is treatable and fixable, but they're too proud of what other people would think of them to actually go get the help. Yet they know that they do. Because deep down inside, they can love. They don't know what love is. They're actually cheating themselves out of real love. They think the angels do not love them, or that the angels turned their back on them when they needed them the most. This is someone who buries themselves in projects or work. They desperately need to change. They feel foolish. They're reckless. They do spur of the moment things without thinking them through. They might communicate the same way. Very defensive energy. When actually they live in fear. Heck, they could have been a victim, you know what I mean, as a child. They could have put up such a wall. Somebody could have been the child of, like, say, a rape victim. And maybe they actually were. Someone who is no longer with us, but it's someone in their family, and they're embarrassed and ashamed, made to feel embarrassed and ashamed if they said something, if they spoke out. They've been living in guilt and shame ever since. That's how come they do not know how to love. They don't know what a real love is. They don't. This is someone who uses, their sexuality. They've learned from a young age. So if you're a masculine, this is your feminine. Past feminine. If you are, they're a victim of rape or molestation. If you are the feminine energy, this could have happened to you. Or we're talking about the karmic feminine who has gone through this. They're like, nobody protected me when I needed it. They've got like a mean on for God. They do. They've learned not to trust anybody with their emotions. They may have been raped at a very young age and gotten pregnant and had a karmic child, or the byproduct of being raped. They were pregnant at a very, very young age, or conceived at a very, very, their innocence. That is how this feminine lost their virginity. They were a victim of rape. And that's when the world all came crashing down around them. In fact, their mother actually got angry at them when they told the truth. Don't bring shame upon the family. We don't talk about that. Their mother actually got angry at them when they told them that they were pregnant. Their mother turned on them. Accused them of being promiscuous. You shouldn't have. What did you do? What did you do? They blamed the victim, when they should. This molester, this rapist, should have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. It was not reported to the law. It was hushed, brushed under the rug. Abandoned. And they learn to shut down. I will never trust. I will never be emotionally vulnerable to anyone ever, ever again. It's sad. And they learn to manipulate, hide things, keep secrets, keep things to themselves. They might have learned and gone the other way. They felt like God abandoned them, their mother abandoned them, maybe their father turned on them, and maybe they kicked them out of the house at a young age and let them fend for themselves. And they learned to do craft work. Because they are holding on to their past. And maybe they just learned to block out memories, to guard it. Somebody should have been there to protect them, so they hide behind their friends, you know, their companions. That's why this person started to listen to their friends, thinking that their friends, you know, somehow would protect them. They may have developed alcohol issues, or they were born addicted to alcohol, or they've learned to hide behind their alcohol, to bury their emotions. Masculines could have also gone through this. I'm picking up on some feminine energies that have gone through this, but I am also picking up on a masculine who went through the same thing. For a masculine, their mother may have walked out on them, abandoned them, chose, you know, a love relationship over their own child. I don't know. They've learned a very distorted way of what happiness is and what family is and what love is and what deep connections are. It's really messed them up, guys. They need your prayers. They've had some deep scars, family scars. And it's like they've learned that if I open myself up, I'm going to get hurt. And they learn to develop, you know, an egotistical, maybe arrogant approach to love and relationships. They like control. That's why they like the upper hand, because that is the only thing that they have control of. Sex gives them power. But it's all a lie. It's all a deception. If this is a karmic energy, that is why they're jealous of you, Divine Femme, because you're financially stable, you're confident, you're beautiful, you're attractive, but you don't need to hoe yourself out. This is a feminine karmic that is jealous of you if you are the Divine Femme. It's sad, really. They're jealous of your strength. They're jealous of your abundance. They're jealous of your beauty. They're jealous of your independence, because they can never be you. If you're the masculine energy, this could very well be what your person went through. from childhood to adulthood. That's a lot of years and a lot of deep-seated issues to deal with that need dealt with. And if you're the divine femme and your person went to this karmic, they've had a karmic child. And the karmic feminine who they're with, this is how they've learned to operate. That's how they became a karmic. They actually resent God for what happened to them. Spirit is doing a lot of healing today, guys, and trying to bring awareness into the situation. It's not to say that, or it could be you yourself who's endured this. And either way, you get no judgment here. But don't resent God. God didn't do this. God didn't allow this. Man did this, not the angels. And it is the devil who uses mankind, man or woman, to do evil things to innocent people. And that is why, to turn them against God. God didn't do this, but God can help you heal. And everybody deserves to be whole. You know? And the angels can make you whole and heal. They can't turn back time and make it right. But they certainly can use that as a tool to help others through the same situation. That's why a lot of you are in the justice system. That's why you're Librans. A lot of you work with children who are victims. A lot of you have gone into counseling, being counselors, being healers, helping children, helping families. So no, it wasn't right. But you certainly can be a voice to others who've gone through very difficult situations. And many of you have, and have learned to become angels to others, to help them on their healing process. I'm getting choked up, guys. This was a very emotional read for me. Be patient, slow and steady. This person got to learn to slow down. They're in a whirlwind. That's why this person takes such a long time to be vulnerable, because they don't trust. And if you know someone who is going through that situation, it's not enough to pray for them, hope for them, or wish for them. They truly need specialized trauma counseling. Because they've repressed so many feelings and emotions. They need to get it out. But we don't want to mess around unless we're skilled professionals. This is beyond anybody's pay scale. This person needs specialized counseling, specifically designed for them, because it's altered their biology, their chemical biology, and it is treatable now. It didn't ever used to be, but it is now. They've come a long way in research, guys, and this person needs specialized care. And it should not be from you, because you have an invested interest and they don't feel vulnerable to discuss it with you enough to discuss it with you. They need to discuss it with somebody who's got the smarts and the knowledge to know how to handle it appropriately, because this one is worth saving. They're all worth saving. I don't know if this is what you do for your job, why I'm picking up on this. Maybe you are a counselor and this is your cases. I don't know. But I've been getting it a lot. I've been getting, like, I don't know if this is special victims units, or someone who's a lawyer, or someone who's a judge, or this is what you do for your profession. Some of you could be crime investigators, special units. But I know Libras are brought here to bring justice. Many of you work in the justice systems and deal with cases like this, which then in turn plays one heck of a mind game with you, because you could be empathic and you could be feeling their pain and energies, and maybe it's given you trauma. I know several police officers are in my family, and they were in high crime areas, seen a lot, and they completely had to retire after 30 years service, 25 to 30 years. They were a basket case with all the crime and the injuries that they witnessed. And that might be you. Bless your heart if that is you, because you're a very caring person to care for these people. The one family member that I'm thinking of, their wife told me that it took years to come down violent crimes, seeing a lot of violent crimes. It took years before they could sleep at night. Traumatized. You don't even have to go through these traumas, but many have witnessed it, and it's just as hard. Not as hard, but it still affects you. You know what I mean? Those visions never go away. It's trauma. Anybody who has experienced a lot of trauma, seeing things and hearing things that they wish they never saw or heard. That might be you, someone around you, or, like I said, something you do with your job. Sometimes the helpers need help. You know what I mean? It's harsh. This is very emotional and hard to witness, hear. Slow and steady. Just hold the horses back. Slow and steady. One day at a time to heal. Take care.